afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dane, the one and only master of propaganda, heroes like defender of the fatherland, offered to a 2v2 on Aere Perennius. Been a while since we've seen this map. In the west it is Starsilver and Jesulin fighting here for the German army, Deutschland. Here for the Hamengering Fallschirmpanzerdivision launching assault to seize the town, here being held by Tirant and Oziligath. The US 82nd Airborne and the British 6th Armoured. You got Aere bikes, grenadiers, Kettenkrads versus 30 cals and a lot of Pathfinders there. Right, not 30 cals, that's the Vickers. So, as always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible. And a big thanks to keep commenting and liking on the videos as well. Really helps out a lot there with the YouTube algorithms. So, Allied forces advancing in the east. On the west, that's where the Germans are pushing. Kettenkrad, they're taking the northern. I like the Kettenkrad is more close to the centre. I'd actually expect to take a more southern route, but then again, that can be risky like here. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. I suppose more centrewards. 250 half friendly for Starsilver. Dingo up for Tirant, hopes to deal with any bikes, potentially Kettenkrad.
Ready to scout.
Facing forwards there. Up north, we got the Jesulin forwards. Another Grenadier squad here for Jesulin. First shot fired by Aere as the sappers closing with the Sten guns. Got the Dingo there racing with the spring gun, letting loose on the Italian troops as they seek to get to cover there. Though note they're still wearing, of course, their tropical uniforms. They actually have, like, you know, Aere in the files. More, European stuff, temperature uniforms. Good at. So, Pathfinders push up the centre here for Oziligath with another section, a section for Tirant. 250 traffic from the north. Catching the south skirmishing there, ready to try and catch them. Ultimately, isn't quite set up there. South side, you've got Oziligath there running around, hitting points. So he's pop flares already just to make sure he can sort of do so safely. Thumbs up. Sappers around it. First of all, there, I think, for Starsilver. I think it's actually need to be a bit careful. I think it's about to get rushed here by the Germans / Italians. Light support coming from Starsilver, and there you go, big support. Obviously, just around their healing retreat as soon as possible. Very sensible. South there, German forces on Jesulin, they're assailing Oziligath's positions. Pathfinders are definitely some deep trouble here, and Oziligath will have to withdraw them soon. Didn't be too late there, who knows, but they've got rapid charging, they've got nice merchant and pioneers, keeping them at full strength for at least a bit longer. Panzergrenadier coming in for Jesulin, Panzerjägers for Starsilver. Another Dingo for Tirant who just cancelled the first one. Even more rifle there for Oziligath. Continue his fighting here. Continued Grenadiers being promoted to Pioneers. Technically being what was known as the Black Pioneers, which was actually like a thing within German infantry divisions. But like, there'd be like, I think it was like company or so worth of Grenadiers, maybe a bit larger than that battalion, but an infantry Grenadier regiment was actually trained to also double as Pioneers, and they were known as Black Pioneers. So, that's a little fun fact there about German organisation. 250 on the way here for Jesulin, that's likely going to be Sturmer there out of him. I'll have to get on any Panzer Grenadiers though. And he's still not gone for Belgium, neither has Tirant. Pioneers there, I think, realise their luck was starting to run out. Up north, he think run straight to the German guns there, and Tirant, of course, realised that Dingo's not going to go much further, except into, like, garbage bin at this rate. 2.5 almost done there. For Jesulin, the Mittler Schützenpanzerwagen. I definitely expect that to upgrade to Sturmer, but he could surprise us. So far in the south with Jesulin, great hit work here versus Oziligath, not ready for such German tactics. Panzerguns flying up there for him as well. Up north, Tirant is doing a bit better job keeping Starsilver at bay. So all the Antifa is struggling a bit here for now. There you go, half rushing there you go. Sturm upgrade on the way. Not the biggest surprise there. Starsilver meanwhile rushing straight for the Mechanized company there. So Acklarch do these. Cavalry half tracks maybe. 254 half tracks. So much stuff can go from there. Oziligath with the grenades on the way. Vassal there. Really wanting attention and probably food as well.
We are losing control
Not
of
the
the sector.
Panzergers. Not really finding any panzers. They did take out the Dingo, but also trying to break through here. The defensive line here of Tirant on the bridge. Bunkers for Jesulin and Germany. Tirant with the pursuing command post. To the south here, got to smoke the port there.
Bastards have secured our territory from
Hold on
us.
to Starsilver.
Enemy attacking!
Rather rushing in. And a ND34 there for Starsilver.
Sector now under enemy control. We go anywhere we are needed.
Bit of quiet here for a while. Brief moment. Quietude.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Of course, that is silence is about to be broken up northeast. Starsilver to attack the position of Tirant by the northern point. South side, we got Jesulin charging in there, planting the
Converting bunkers
push,
to a medical
followed by the
facility.
Stürmer. And we got Mechanized there for Jesulin. Medic bunker was well there. But yeah, not too much across the Mechanized and support. Elements could be near levels, could be still to level C. Ooh, nice right grenade there out of Oziligath's Pathfinders. We got the paratroops dropping in pretty close to the front line here. And the imps, well, they almost done for Oziligath. Some Aventus for Starsilver, they don't go for them, and there go Tirant goes for Indian artillery. It's only not a bad map for it, because the workers, Thompsons or Bren guns, will be quite handy for the streets here of Aere Perennius.
Victory point
Paratroopers
lost.
are chanting against the Grenadiers, Storming about to support, though could turn the tide here. The Paratroopers keep the push. As the Bob goes down, and there you go, Mark II frag grenade. Another track. He was trying, it was hoping his opponent like walk into it there, but just there, of course, with one step ahead of the gap. Grenades going off, and bombs they're going off, plus like machine gun fire here in the end. Grenadiers are pushed back. Stu ready for Starsilver. And I think here Oziligath's paratroops will have to withdraw here before this becomes a burial mound for them. In the center, the lone rival squatters managed to punch through as there's absolutely no resistance, making it significantly easier to punch through. And we got a heavy mortar out for Tirant. The larger weapons are being brought to the front line now. Nice right grenade, they almost taking out the Indy-54 team there. Great shot for Oziligath's Pathfinders. South though, Jesulin is just rolling right through here, and we got a Stuke 3G for Jesulin, 2 thumbs up. Officers' quarters, that could be a good addition. There you go, Stuke charging 4-6 pounder gun here, nice to come in the area here. Gets a nice flanking shot in, then we got the Hemos lining up, another great shot there. More tactics ready here, Bravo. Oh, grabbed him, U-34 there. Right under Starsilver's nose, and he actually blasts his own Panzer Jägers with the Stu D. That was definitely a bit awkward then. A very, very excellent heist there by Oziligath. 2 thumbs up, man.
Assault group is advancing.
Not every day you get to steal your opponent's machine gun while then proceeding to watch them as they blow up their own men trying to stop you from running off with it. That's something straight out of an action scene. With stirring orchestral music. Got the units there ready now for Tirant. Top gunners there, trying to break through, quickly halted. Nebelwerfer for Jesulin, still no sign of an officer's quarters though. Southern front line continues though to dwindle, even as Oziligath is conducting great heists in the north. He's having no real success center south. Of course, the ND-34 just sees from the opponent might allow him to light turn terrors there. East and Southern Nebelwerfer gets into action. And hits, theoretically. Build up here between Jesulin and Starsilver, pass back to push into Tirant, so Oziligath's positions there. south side, Oziligath goes for it again, sending the Pathfinders and the captain in there to try and, you know, gobble up some train. Nebelwerfer down here for
weapon is available.
Jesulin and Germany.
Forces have claimed our territory.
Looking to bottle up here, Oziligath by the Eastern Plaza. Can the American player here break free of Jesulin's steel grip? Let me see. Entry halfway to that Oziligath.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Sun's being roasted alive there. Of course, Grenades can merge, but the problem is we're going to stop them to building again. There's going to be a limit to how much. There we go, grenade as well here. Ooh, close one there. Almost had the Panther grenades. That could have gotten a bit uncomfortable there for Jesulin and Deutschland. Up north, the British forces slowly creeping ahead here. Starsilver finding his attacks having a somewhat diminished effect. As Tirant is making good use of the train here to make it hard to get any sort of way outmaneuvered. Not that it appears Starsilver is particularly keen on outmaneuvering. Archetype for Jesulin. Not a bad choice, but there's a large map with some longer distance. There's not always a lot of room to maneuver. There's in the sense like, you know, it's such a bad place. Like, it's going to be a small narrow corridor, but at the same time, you can just move the Archetype around in a lot of like really annoying ways potentially. So I can see the logic there.
Sector lost.
Double mortars there out of Starsilver. Launching attacking undercover smoke, bounds up to Starsilver. That's actually fairly well executed. Studio getting hammered. South side here, Hafting Fortenting, Hafting ready. He's players deployed. The Zupkas, Oziligath will attempt to crack open German armor. Rigorously and vigorously. We got the cannon crate just acting as a spotter across the center here for Jesulin.
An Aircraft is standing by for deployment.
And calling another after the Jesulin was going to do it. Starsilver they would like the tank technically medium, but you know. By the way, officer quarters finally happening for Jesulin. Thumbs up. 254 for Starsilver.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Now the Tirant, though, Oziligath, I think, are doing much to sort of really take up any further at the moment. Obviously, part of that is due to good field control by the Axis forces, making it much tougher for the Allies to just push for medium armor even if they wanted to, which they likely do. .126 is 105. Getting hammered the double extra tanks, they're blasting away here. 254 was done. Team weapon training brought online here by Tirant. Ground rushing forwards here. Some Panzers running out here. Oh, more trucks about to get caught in a bad spot here. Gets lucky. Wow. Full on volley plus sugar hits. Okay, got one of them. That was still like, you know, kind of lucky there for the Germans. They had a bunch of upgrades to make them more durable, thus spongy, allowing them to absorb that many more percentage hits, which is definitely not something I'm really a huge fan of, that like vehicles like just absorb so much damage. Another new left for Jesulin. They're getting battered into submission there by a bunch of assault grenades. In the south here, Oziligath continues to allow here the Jesulin. The visual spot there for Oziligath, something for Tirant. An M1340 here out for Starsilver and the Germans. 112 is 105. Pretty closely in terms of victory points so far. Second need for the way for Jesulin. Grenades almost reached it here for Tirant.
Sectors are isolated. We have been cut off.
Picking up for the engineers, quickly advancing forwards. Got the intertank section, the Gurkhas on the move here. A lot of Bren guns there for Tirant. More to there. A bit damaged. I'm surprised he doesn't have the ambulance up. It's like, you know, heal and reinforce it a bit. Goes to place the smoke. Oh well.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Anything engagement. Anti-tank being airdropped in by Oziligath. See Jesulin actually positioning forces from the south towards the centre to assist there. Gotta wipe you up north by the sound of things. Yeah, neither got dealt with by Allied forces. Some weird
enemy forces have
friendly
captured
fire
a victory
incident, I
point.
guess. There you go, Stu D getting trouble with some white phosphorus here. Buying Allied forces could have time to like push further ahead south side. One Sturmer valiantly defends the southern front line here as best as it can. And we got attack here from both sides. Got Tirant. Starsilver's holding just pretty Jesulin at this point, like, you know, go further, the tech being pushed for medium armor. There's the Sturmer. I mean, he's more than welcome to go for more Stroke 3Gs. More full British fans once more. Running a bit flat here. But there's Pentac to flank around, so thumbs up. Campus building hit with Jesulin. He's definitely intending to get a Panzer company, but he's really determined not to call in Panthers. Got the tank depot halfway done here for Oziligath. Tirant's company command post stands ready already. Could go for Crusaders soon. We got sappers in the meanwhile. Good pictures used while we're here up for Oziligath displays. Thumbs up. Always nice to see those like that used. The good effect against the enemy. Thumbs up. Punish was pushing in. We got the Jamil Bar getting flanked on the rough court. Got a stick bomb off here. Boom. There you go. Tank definitely done for Oziligath. Meanwhile, the strikes machine gun ST under Oziligath's command. Force the rifle machine crew just tapped up all out of there. South Grey needs to counter-tanking, onto counter to rifle to counter-tanking into them. Same running Jesulin's little maneuver there. North side, there's a bit of a standoff here between Tirant and Starsilver as well. Allies do appear to have a minor sort of control lead over the Nexus forces, but that seems to be about it for the time being. King almost done here for Jesulin.
MG-42 and crew available.
There we go. Crusader tank for Tirant. Obviously the Keeper's tanking it out obviously quite effective. So obviously could allow him to just pressure his opponent more immediately. As I could have said a bit more for the Matilda, of course, it's even up even more for the Tirant. So any map like this appears to be quite effective for a lot of Tirants. Arctic down from the south here, we got Fiend 43 to 405. There you go, Arctic strikes are beating on the flanks. Wing up here, fighting the retreat path for paratroopers. Definitely looking to sort of entice them to retreat sooner, but affecting a potential white stick long. Always a bit of a dynamic there worth keeping in mind. So pushing towards them, we've got the anti-tank half-track falling back here, ready to meet those dastardly Krauts with some good old American gunfire. But here, a bit further west, we see the sort of bit of trouble on the flank 14. The MP40's lacking the reach to really harm the flank through with the engineers. Another mid-level barrage. They're firing up north here. And there you go, Grandiers pinned down by the end. You've got a pass on from 40, big chance of time there. Oh, Stu rushing as well here. Couple of close point blank blast there.
Grenadier squad has been destroyed.
Grenadiers white bit painful there for Jesulin. Point blank blast activated, a bit too slow though. Also a bit too much distance. Doesn't actually activate. We do need to be fairly close with it. Starsilver there with a cash. Jesulin finally going for his Panzer Company. Got a heavy fighting over the eastern plaza and then falls back. We got Needle for train down, Def and Buff Shermans for Oziligath. Freedom. these two fit for hanging back here. Up north, Crusaders and such hiding about. Caches were there for Tirant and the British Empire. Missing a fuel cache, yes indeed. So only highlighting the Allies are feeling a bit of the strap fuel here.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Imagine the Axis forces when they're going for fuel caches on
points at your disposal.
Both sides definitely feeling like they need more fuel. Acting in the south, diving in, then getting an aggressive against us on the flank of Oziligath, but a mess up there. Almost cost him the heavy armored car, but was the close save in the end though for Jesulin showing it a bit slow hit to the party. Almost managed to shut out the armored car, had to drive just a bit faster. Up north, if he got more pressure over Tirant. Aere with the bazooka on the run here. Also, big news for by Jesulin. I'm guessing he's going to be seeing artillery here being called in anytime soon. At least selected. Could also lay down a lot of mines, which I think would be a very good addition here for Jesulin. T-reinforcing there for Tirant with the reserves ability. Best for Jesulin.
Sector lost.
Another Crusader there for Tirant Oziligath with the M3 half-track. And of course got the Sherman there.
Territory sector lost.
One's easing up here. Got the Panzer rushing forward into the paratroopers. Letting loose here with heavy automatic fire grenades. We chucked them there, just absolutely whiffing there, through too far. Up north, Axis counterattack into the northern lines. Tirant actually managed to break into sort of something a bit more significant, but the Stu-D charge there completely is already just sapping the strength of Tirant's assault, causing quite a bit of damage here. Double attack goes with the damage engine. Gurkhas keep pushing forwards. Gurkhas was unleashing hell here. No follow-up tech push here by Tirant. I feel like it's a bit of a mistake at this level of damage, so it looks like why. Here's another tank. That's for some reason getting to all the way up there. I do feel like there's a bit of missed opportunity by Tirant to do heavy damage to the Axis forces. South side, we obviously Jesulin there forcing back Oziligath. Thumbs up to that. Another Italian tank here out of Starsilver. Stu-D being repaired. Panther on the way for Jesulin. Plug-in strength rank for push here. Not that. Thumbs up to that. Very good to see. Of course, we got the enemy. Tanks just hanging back up north. Panther's almost done with another Crusader, meanwhile also on the way for the British player.
Tank is ready to serve.
And there you go, Panther's ramp in Deutsch and the Panzerkampfwagen 5 Ausführung D. Mighty behemoth German steel. Arclight here pushing back the engineers further up north towards us. Completely up to something, said they get flanked, but the M3040s apparently running too slow, giving the Axis player ample time to start something. It's like figure out what's going on, active counter-attack, which will certainly be a bit more good. Oh, trying to catch it, the shots completely whiffed. We are going to see a 51% down here. Yes, Italian tanks score a humiliating blow there to the Brits. Thanks for the Brits. It was very, very dishonourable to lose the Italians in the combat activity. The British officers requesting the transfer to German prisoners, camps for prisoners of war rather than being the Italian ones. They then try to escape and then get sent over to the Italians.
Rapid response. Light artillery batteries are now ours to command.
Got the cemetery there for Jesulin. do can't bring that point back activated. 2 thumbs up. Crusader see for Tirant. Oh, really nice spot here, like this nice closed area. Make it very effective for the infantry to hit. There you go. Got the anti-tank with that Usher Rose. That means the Germans can flop destroyed. Definitely painful there for the Allies. Up to this point, I also do think Tirant really should just consider like France rather than Crusaders. I feel like this is mapping goes much better for France than Crusaders a lot of the time. So the way you end up playing them anyways. But I digress. Panther keep pushing forward. He's almost got the tank and then Sherman's being forced off. Ambulance also withdrawing here. Also rare signing of a US ambulance if anything. Armored training here for Tirant on the way. So southern point here for the Pioneers. 1915-42. Wee bit of quiet we got just in there, but the Starsilver being brought to the front line here slowly but steadily. We got Tirant up to some for the Crusaders. There we go, another M1340 here out for Starsilver, putting up a total of 4 of these Italian tanks. But yeah, that's really not a great place to like position our troops. Unfortunately, the Axis haven't called on those and even about you. It could be devastating.
Shock veterans have been relinquished to us.
There goes Starsilver out here for Jesulin. Thumbs up. 296. Allies though continue to have some agencies and struggles. Struggles may not be improving anytime soon. Emptying and no upgun Shermans yet here. Oziligath.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Center there. Large battle might get too soon. We've got some activity. Being quite aggressive by the Italian tanks, about 4 of them charging in there. Got something airdropping in. No, it's an aircraft there, so they just look like they're dropping briefly. Parachute's wiped another blow that Jesulin. Really looking bad here for the 82nd Airborne. Pushing more pressure onto the Brits' shoulders.
Out of action.
As the German army pushes forwards. Well, 93-7. South side, Crusaders lining up for a deep flank with another Sherman with the Oziligath.
Enemy points at 300.
We're able to run strike with the Crusaders. This raid is going to like end up checking right into the Panther though, which would be kind of embarrassing there. But now they're advancing further. They could technically get up behind them, do a lot of damage very fast if they realise where they are. Center there. Got German-Italian build-up as well. Axe for Jesulin. Yeah, he's realised I think the rear's exposed here. He's sending in the Crusaders. Thumbs up there to Tirant. So I think you should take the slightly more different path like we checked to get behind the other hits, but there you go. Got this to 3D, a tragic blow to the German people watching us. Fine piece of equipment gets blown up. There you go. Crusader down. There's still got 2 left to go. There you go. Massive combat giant tanks. He starts. We've got 5 M34s moving in. He's shoving in by. Crusader tank blown up. Excellently turned around to quickly engage all these swarming tanks here out of the Italian armory. He's got 1 M3040 there. Things got a bit hectic there very quickly. Just flanking in here, Rapid doing what they can as well. Sherman racing forward here, Panther diving in, ignoring the Sherman as far as they can, which is helping the fact that Sherman hasn't really been ordered allowed to engage infantry. There you go, fun going after them with the damage. Might be a bit too late here, and we got Syrian artillery.
They are down to 200 points.
Not entirely sure where.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Another needle of a barrage. What's over here? Fair enough. Another Crusade for Tirant. Definitely still insisting on them, obviously, but again, I feel like Grant's tanks might make more sense. Almost got the Panther here. Got it! Sting and Blow, there's Jesulin, though he still has plenty left, and more crucially, so does his teammate, but with still 4 tanks left. Ace double down, Crusader. Takes one down there. All the kids back at home. 49375, another Sherman there for Oziligath. Another Panther for Jesulin. Shooting, Crusader getting blasted.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
And build up here is getting hit with Axis rocket artillery there, taking out Pathfinder, so the Gath's losses certainly not decreasing. Got 93, 155. 175.
Commandant, we have
He's being
the
chucked.
suspense.
That Ralph getting deployed here. Oh, still got the Pack 40 there.
Has been destroyed.
Totally unleashed, but you're seeing British forces taking massive losses here. Airborne shells are raining up down from above, but perhaps a bit too little too late. Second Panther, going past the burning wreckage of the first one. I'm sure suspicious omen. Six Crusaders, first one down. Tirant was definitely not ready for a second Panther to hit him that fast.
Artillery batteries are
North east of
requesting
Gath
orders,
pushes forward. See,
We should spend our munitions at once.
got the guns blazing at the M1340, got 196.91. I mean, the Axis have definitely gotten a significant infantry KD advantage. Armor vehicles, not so much of an edge there. Finally, we got Tirant going for the grants, but I do feel like this is a bit awfully late and have to actually make, do with it. Point. And of course, we got just still plenty of Italian tanks out of Starsilver. Brief moment of quiet here, only being slightly disrupted there by artillery fire here and there. Germans also managed to get the triple cap in the hours. That's definitely going to add more pressure. We're going to get this done fast. Going to start building grab shots, but Oziligath finally upgunning his Shermans. I got here for Tirant. There's the Meow. Ambulance there for Tirant.
Medical supplies for us. Hand them out.
Another Meow. On 9306. Clark is taking it against the Allies. They need to do something, and need to do something
We have
soon.
secured the advantage.
Something
100
drastic.
points left.
Taps about to get wiped out. Into the Vickers. He's depressed. In the center, then we got American armor pushing force, engaging with the masses of Italian steel here. 9379. Sherman pulling forward, see the new level train down, death above the wreck on the Shermans. Panthers taking off shots here, they really can. South side assault there is being completely rendered into dust as Jesulin pulls in another Panther, leading in German technical superiority. M76 Germany getting swarmed by Italian tanks and the Panther back up, finish off the Sherman. Finally got a grind out for Tirant, but at this point, it does look very much late. Yeah, in fact, Rising gets it, game is conceded. So there you go, GG, game over. A brutal fight there, but in the end, the Allies feel like tactically and strategically made some issues that really just handed the Germans so much initiative. So there you go, hope you enjoyed the match, you'll learn something from it. This is Imperial 18, cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye everyone.